Tonight, growing questions about spending, oversight, and transparency inside the Davis School District. At a recent board meeting, multiple speakers called for an independent audit and raised concerns about district spending, hiring practices, and how complaints are handled.
Those concerns even sparking a whistleblower letter calling for a broader investigation. Jim Spiewak looks into what's been alleged and what could happen next.
How much employee-related lawsuits or claims has the district settled in the past 5 years?
During a March 3rd board meeting, the Davis School Board heard from at least 8 people with the same concerns.
What qualifications were required for each cabinet and director level appointment made by the superintendent?
What steps has the board taken to determine whether departures were linked to ethical concerns, retaliation, or pressure to remain silent?
During public comment, the concerned parents, grandparents, and Davis County taxpayers were looking for answers.
I am concerned about board responsibility and oversight. What independent audits, financial, cultural, or legal, has the board commissioned during the superintendent's tenure? If none, why not?
A whistleblower sent a letter alleging concerns calling for an independent investigation into leadership, finances, and workplace culture. The letter claims patterns of possible inconsistent hiring practices, lack of transparency in spending, and questions about how safety incidents and employee misconduct have been handled. It also raises concerns about employee retention, alleged retaliation, and what's described as a gap between public promises and internal practices, which are many of the same concerns laid out in public comment during March's board meeting.
Finally, I ask the board to make a motion to commission an independent third-party forensic financial audit.
There was also a formal complaint filed with the state auditor over allegations of credit card spending irregularities, claiming $1.5 million was spent by 10 cardholders in the superintendent's office and support staff from July 2022 through March 2026. The letter alleges spending for personal use, travel policy violations, and sales tax paid that did not need to be paid. The state auditor's office told me they offer a channel for anyone to file concerns and may start an investigation from that, but have a policy to not comment on any current or potential audits. Board President Bridget Gerard responded to the allegations during March's meeting.
I will tell you that by law we cannot have a discussion on these matters that were brought up in this public meeting because it is not listed as an agenda item. And I will also tell you that by law as well, personnel matters are always kept confidential. And I did want to say that most of these concerns, these opinions and accusations that were brought up tonight have already been communicated to us as a board, and we took these concerns very, very seriously. And as a board, we have looked into them through our established procedures. As a Board of Education, we have full confidence in Superintendent Linford. We remain committed to ethical conduct and to providing the very best education to the children of Davis County.
The school board said through a statement a thorough review was completed and they have full confidence in oversight, adding the district's multi-layered safeguards are specifically designed to ensure accountability, integrity, and the responsible stewardship of our schools. The school district also responded through a statement that says in part, the district's hiring practices, employee discipline, and personnel matters are governed by established board policies, HR protocols, and legal standards, and financial stewardship includes annual evaluations of reporting protocols by an independent third party.
Now, registered sex offenders are required to list their address for the sex offender registry and also live at that same address.
Yeah, but what happens when they don't and they're nowhere to be found? A 2 News investigation looks into sex offenders who are listed as non-compliant on Utah's sex offender registry.
Now, efforts to find them vary from police jurisdiction. The public safety risk in a 2 News investigation comes up tomorrow night. That is on 2 News at 10 o'clock.
All right.